You mentioned the Cubs. They're going to be the topic of this Overreaction 120. World Series defending champs have been under a lot of scrutiny so far this season for their slow start. Ray, they're currently third place in the NL Central behind the Cards and the Brewers. But after a sweep of the Reds at home, featuring a big offensive performance during the day at Wrigley on Thursday, do you think their problems are over? Or is that an overreaction to say they're out of the weeds and back to championship caliber baseball?
I think it's a little bit of an overreaction at this point. I mean, you go back to a year ago, and this was a team that had a run differential of 100-plus runs over their opponents at this point a year ago. Nowhere close. You think Javi Baez with the grand slam today, if you're a Cubs fan, you're crossing your fingers. Is this going to be a game today with that grand slam that we look back on down the road and say he turned the corner? I mean, Addison Russell has had some strikeout problems. We know there's been a lot of debate in Chicago about the role of Kyle Schwarber in that leadoff role. He didn't play at all in this game today. You've got Ian Happ. I mean, there's things that are there on the plate. Jake Arrieta is still kind of slow to kind of come around as well. Addison Russell's had some strikeout things, as we talked about as well. So I think there's still some things for them to work out. I think that hangover from the World Series is still hanging around there a little bit. They're so celebrated wherever they go. It's a national type of franchise. So when they go on the road, everybody's still talking about the World Series.
Should Cub fans not be content that the problems are behind them until they have first place again in the NL Central? Is that where they rightfully belong, so to speak?
I think we're going to see this team, which is essentially, by and large, the same team, if not better than the one that won the World Series last year. It's just a matter of when they're going to kind of come alive and turn it on.